Yo, it is good, yo, it's your boy Ty, back here with another video, and in this video today, we are going to be reacting to DBG ranking the best small forwards in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. Now, I know there's current gen, I know there's next gen, but the games play very similar, so most of these guys will be at about the same tier on both gens. Also, make sure to note that this is only the primary small forward position. So if you play the primary power forward position at small forward, you know, they probably will not be on this tier list. A massive shout out to DBG for making this tier list. Okay, guys, if you are not kind of new to the MyTEAM scene, make sure to go smash that subscribe button on his page. If you are new to my channel, please smash that subscribe button as we are on the road to 80,000 subscribers. So we'll see what DBG has rocking with today. I don't know about his last tier list, but hopefully this one is pretty solid.
These are the players we have in the tier list. And first up on this list,
if Dale Ellis is not S tier, then I just don't know what else to say. Dale Ellis is the best.
So Harrison Barnes in this game is okay. So his Evo card, he actually gets pretty good stats.
It's hard to Evo him, honestly.
83 ball. He gets a silver limitless takeoff. His defense is okay.
I don't think his release is that good either. I don't remember
like,
Harrison
everything
Barnes.
about him just screams meh. His release is meh. His
honestly,
is meh.
like his
player build is
max C tier.
He kind of reminds me of a worse version of a guy we'll talk about a little bit later that I don't particularly like. I'm gonna go, honestly, I think it's a C tier, maybe lower for Harrison.
I was gonna say you can't go above C tier.
I don't like.
He's just not very good.
So then we've got Jamario Moon. Jamario Moon. Normally in 2K, Jamario Moon gets a decent 3-ball and is fast and can dunk. In this game, he's fast and can dunk, but he doesn't have a 3-ball.
A 64 3-ball.
His lateral quickness is 79, which is okay. He's 6'8", so he's decent. Like, if he had even a 75 3-ball, he'd be all right.
I'm saying you can green with 75 3-ball.
He can't really dribble. I mean, Jamario Moon, I think. I'll just put Jamario Moon down here in D tier.
You can't really use him with a 64 3-ball. That's pretty low.
I don't mind Jamario Moon, but I think D tier is the right spot.
64 is pretty low.
So next up, we have got Mike Miller.
Miller's good, guys.
Gets 74 speed.
I'm telling you guys, Miller's good. If he's not at least B tier, I disagree.
He gets his 87
He's a sharp shooter, man.
Good steal rating. His lateral quickness is still terrible, though. Yeah, I get it. He's a
sharp shooter.
He'd be a very tall 2 guard if he could play there. Base 22. He's chicken. Dude can't dribble. Can't really play defense.
But he can shoot, man. He's B tier.
There are much better guys in the game.
He's B tier
than Mike Miller for that.
No way you got him at D tier. I'm telling you guys this. If you're just starting the game, you're going to have more success with Mike Miller than Harrison Barnes. You are. Because he can shoot everything out of the ball. Like, that dude is a pure sharpshooter. If you need a guy to help you get through domination, he is a green machine, man.
So Mike Miller.
I love Mike Miller.
End up down here.
I disagree with that one, DBG. I disagree.
Next up is the promo Andrew Wiggins card.
Now,
so this guy right here is, you obviously can only get him in a promo pack.
He's good.
He's 100 times better than that buggy from last year. 85 speed, 6'8", small forward.
Wiggins is really good, guys.
95
I don't think we
dunk,
understand.
85 speed. Or he can get quick first step. He has good lateral, no clamps, he still plays good defense, decent ball handling. Wiggins behind the back, which is okay. And base 22, which is chicken.
He's good.
Andrew Wiggins is one of the best wings in the game. Not the best wing, I don't believe.
He's not.
One of the best.
He's at least A tier, maybe S tier. He is that good
A tier
this
is
early
the right
on.
spot for him. And I think that is a completely fair place. Then we got Anthony Edwards. This guy is good. 86 speed, 79.
He's good, but he's not great.
Acceleration.
He's good, but he's not great. He's B tier.
He is good, lads. He is really good. Quick first step on Hall of Fame as well.
What? Okay, let's relax. It's not on Hall of Fame. It's on bronze. Okay, if he had Hall of Fame quick first step, then okay, he'd be one of the best cards in the game.
As well, which is good. If I do start calling things Hall of Fame badges, it's just literally I'll have that trained out myself in a couple of weeks. It's just habit from 2K21. But
again, that makes sense. I never used. I don't think I've struggled with
80,
that. But
and a really just good dunking wing. So for me, Anthony Edwards, I think he's splitting them. He's going B tier.
That's fine. He's better than Harrison Barnes.
Genuinely like.
I do think Mike Miller should be C tier, but that's the only argument I've got right now. You know, Mike Miller up a tier is fine.
So we got Austin Carr. Austin Carr is a very undersized, small forward, but he can't play the 2. 84 speed, 84 acceleration, 75.
What release does Austin Carr have?
He's a good dunk, good ball.
It's really going to decide things for me.
Like, with his duo with LeBron, he still can't play defense. He just becomes a better shooter.
Jump shot.
Yes.
31.
Is he chicken? Yes. Eddie Jones jump shot.
My thing is, like,
I'm almost certain. Yeah, it's
you
Eddie.
Can't even put him above Mike Miller. You can't. You cannot put him above Mike Miller. You can't. I'm sorry.
You're asking me where I'm putting Austin Carr. I'm thinking worthless.
Okay, DBG. I don't think he is that bad.
I'm thinking.
I don't think
worthless.
he is that bad.
Slow,
he can
he's
shoot
slow,
the ball a
can't
little
shoot
bit.
that well.
I don't think he's worthless here. This is
So no, he's
crazy.
slow. He can't play defense. Can't shoot that well. Small.
This is crazy to me.
He's kind of fast. So I'm gonna go worthless for him.
Wow.
I know
We're
someone's
putting
gonna say,
him
"Oh,
in
I use this
worthless?
duo with LeBron. It's brilliant," but like, I mean, LeBron sucks as well. Okay, so Bernard King.
You can't put him
86
above
three ball,
C tier.
86 or sorry,
You
83
can
center.
green with him though. You can green with him.
69 3 ball. Only 76 lateral. I mean, he plays well in the post, I guess.
He's not bad.
Base
Jump shot
5 is really
69
good.
three ball. You can
anyway.
green. You can green with a 69 3
He
ball.
can hit.
You can shoot with
I
that.
think base 5 for me is putting him like he's Jamario Moon. He's Jamario Moon with a post game. That's about it. And he can't even get post or
Yeah, but his
post finishing
69
LeBron.
3 ball with that
Literally,
release
he's
is a
Jamario
lot
Moon
better
with a bit
than
of a
a
post game.
60 whatever Jamario has.
And that is where he is going. So then we got
Give me
Bob
Bernard
Dandridge.
over Jamario. It says
He
simple.
does everything okay.
Bob Dandridge is good,
Dandridge.
guys. He is not bad.
Look at how well rounded stats are.
He is not bad. I've used him in the
269,
draft mode. He is not bad.
A lot of good badges on bronze. A good perimeter defense, good interior, good steal.
Are you gonna go
good
B
speed,
tier with him? I
good
think he's B
strength, good
tier.
stamina.
He's all around solid.
His upper is horrific. He's got
Yeah,
literally
it
James
is,
Worthy
but on
shot.
next gen it doesn't
I
matter that
don't
much.
like it's horrific, but I actually shoot really well, James Worthy. So
Me too. On
I'm
next
actually
gen it
not going to
doesn't
hold
matter
this
that
too far
much.
against him. I'm probably putting him 1 tier higher than most people would. I think most people have him in D. I'm going to put Dandridge in C. I actually don't mind.
What? I think he's easily
Dandridge at
C
all.
tier.
I think he is very, very solid.
I think he's easily C
Then we
tier.
got Chris Mullen. This guy is underrated. I don't care what anyone says. He can't play defense.
My question is going to be this, okay? Is Chris Mullen that much better than Mike Miller? That's my question. Is he a little bit better?
Sure.
Maybe.
But like he shoots the damn lights out.
He does.
22 lefty.
And I
shot.
think he is better than Mike Miller, but I don't think it's by much.
A lot of the shooting badges, yeah, he doesn't play defense, but neither does most of the
You're
guys
really
that have
comparing
on the
him to
list right
Mike
now.
Miller is what I
So
would
I'm
do.
going to go with C tier for him, just because
Okay,
of how
that's
he
fine.
shoots the ball.
That's
Is
fine.
he great? No. Is he C tier? Yes.
If you want to put him in C tier,
So
then you
next
can put
we've got
Mike Miller
Chuck
in D tier.
Person.
I would argue that Mullen's better than Anthony Edwards, or that I have more success with him. But
Chuck
that's me.
Person's a great player.
a lot of people
He
love
is
Chuck.
super
A lot
underrated.
of people love this
He
card.
doesn't have the greatest lateral, but his player build means he plays a little bit better defense than he should.
I will say I've never used him, so I
6'8".
can't really say
I
much.
would use him as a small ball 4. More than anything. He's so cash. Whatever this release is, I was like, it's 30. It's Eddie Jones. So no, it's Scotty base.
I was going to say, jump shot 30 DBG is not
31's
chicken.
Eddie Jones. Sorry.
Maybe
He's so chicken.
it's not bad early on in the game. Though. I remember Brian Russell's last year was early on.
I don't.
solid.
Maybe Scotty's gonna be chicken this year because I've been shooting around. Like I've been playing with him in draft.
Early
and
on
he's
in the year, it
unbelievable.
is chicken though.
86
'Cause
three
there's
ball.
not really that many quick
He's
releases.
just good at everything.
So I don't
Chuck
know. That's
Person, huge player build.
he's pretty solid though.
B tier. Then we have got Dale Ellis.
He's ass.
So this is where like this is the first time we look at a card and you're like, okay, this is either going A or S.
It's not even close.
Dale
He's S
Ellis
tier.
shoots the lights out. Half
He is
catch
the
and
best
shoot,
shooter in the game.
93
The best
three
shooter
ball,
in the
ray
game.
base.
I'm sorry. He's the
He
best shooter in
does
the game.
Nothing else.
He's a decent defender. I hate when people say that. He's a decent defender. He can play the 2 at 6'7". He's a
Not
decent defender.
terrible on defense.
He's a good
He
defender.
does nothing else but shoot.
He's a good defender.
And I cannot. He's the best shooter in the game.
There's no way you're
He's
not putting him
literally
in
the
S
best
tier.
shooter in the
The best shooter in the game at 6'7" at the shooting guard position that can defend well, and you're
game.
not going to put him in
Can't
S
do anything
tier.
else other than shoot. So
That's
for
bad.
me,
That's bad, DBG.
I'm gonna put him
this
in
is
A tier.
bad. This is bad.
I'm
This
gonna
is
put him in
bad,
A.
guys.
I think
This is bad.
You can
Dale
argue
Ellis
S.
is S tier. It's no debate. He's S tier. No question.
I don't know.
There's no question he's S tier.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with A tier for now. So next we've got Nila Galanari. I'm gonna just say this right now. I have not used Nila Galanari.
It just doesn't even
in
make
this game.
sense.
I've used his base set card in draft once. I've not used this.
It does
Galanari
not
at
even
all.
make sense.
I don't know how you get him. He's got a cold zone in the corner. He's the only player this year I've seen with a cold zone.
Well, now I'm just mad.
84 3-pointer.
I'm
72 speed,
just
68
mad
lateral,
right
6'10". Good post game. I mean, he's just a stretch. He's just a very average stretch.
No, I'm
forward,
just
isn't he?
mad because just don't get
Can't
it.
play
I
four.
just do
Okay,
not
so
get it. I don't understand.
He's gonna get ran around the small forward. I mean, he is he's a 6'10" small forward that can shoot. I'm gonna put him C tier. Now we've got a great player coming up right now, Danny Granger.
He is good.
Danny Granger, 6'9", 7'1"
He's
wingspan.
really good. Dale Ellis is better.
91 3 ball, 86 acceleration.
I say Dale Ellis is better just because the Ray base, but probably not actually. Danny Granger's really good.
79 lateral is decent. 80 driving dunk. Good post game. He's got catch and shoot, corner specialist, and mismatch expert on silver. A gold sniper, base 29.
I mean, it's hard to argue against S tier.
Really
he is that good.
Not a great dribbling, but Granger, get up to S tier. You're our first
I can't argue it with his stats, his badge. I can't argue
And now we have got the most controversial one pick that I'm going to make. And this is my tier list. Darius Miles.
Don't even think about putting him in S tier.
S tier. This is going to be the most controversial one. Because most people would say Dale Ellis above Darius Miles. But I'm saying Darius Miles S tier. You guys have seen...
What am I even
watching? Darius Miles, you guys know this guy is just God for me. My Darius Miles is different. His ability to get every badge in the game is one of the just craziest things about this card. So, you don't need to give him... Everyone might be saying, oh, give him the likes of quick first step. I mean, that helps. That helps. You give him this... He's already got limitless take.
If I hear a dude talk about Dream Shake one more time, like, come on. Nobody in a competitive game or a MyTEAM Unlimited game is gonna be, like, nobody's doing that.
Get that up to gold. Like, if you can find a way to get limitless takeoff up the gold, he doesn't get blocked half as much. He still gets...
Darius Miles is an A tier player. He is good, but
with, like,
S tier is crazy.
If he cocks it back, getting blocked from behind, like the animation in previous years, but he doesn't get the weird 2K22 chase down animations. And this badge right here, he can get post spin technician and mouse in the house. You give him these two badges and maybe Grace under pressure, but you give him these two badges right here, and he just destroys.
I'm sorry, but I'm not. And use him as a screen man.
Like, if you're play him at small forward, use him to set the screens, get the switches onto a point guards, and he destroys them. As well as that, if you can give him, there's unstrippable. Give him unstrippable as well. That is a big badge as well. If you give him unstrippable, actually you only give him 3. So unstrippable, post spin technician, and then I gave my one clamps. You don't need to, but it works fine. If you give him clamps, he becomes one of the best on-ball defenders in the game. 6'9".
Like, I get what DBG is saying, but I just don't know.
He's chicken. Brooke Lopez base on normal. Good behind the back.
It is a good release. Like, I like Darius Miles, but
dunk.
S tier is crazy.
Yeah, he's got a bad post game. That doesn't matter. He's still just gonna spin and dunk on everybody.
S tier is crazy to me.
As Darius Miles is a dominant force in this game.
To each is their own,
the
man.
next player is Glenn. And Glenn versus Granger is a tough one. Like, Glenn 85 lateral.
It is tough.
90 driving.
I think Glenn's definitely S tier,
quick
though.
first step. He's like, he's nearly Granger. He's on Granger level 20, base 29.
I don't think he's quite as good, but he's
very
good.
Similar dribble 6 to Granger. He's Granger with a slightly worse player build. I'm gonna put Glenn in S. I don't have Glenn, which is very annoying, but I'm gonna put Glenn.
He's definitely an S tier player.
I think he's fantastic. Then we got Glenn Rice. Glenn Rice shoots. That's it.
Glenn Rice is not bad, though. I mean, 75, 73 lateral quickness.
He's
not that bad. 6'7".
Like, he's not the great. Like, he's not. It's not like he's as good at shooting as Chuck Person.
That's fine. I'm fine if you go. If Mike Miller's D tier, I'm fine with that because Mike Miller is good.
Heck, these C and D tiers are interchangeable. It's not like he's as good a shooter even as Chris Mullen. He's kind of like Chris Mullen, but worse. So we got
Gus the Boss. He's good. He's A tier.
This guy right here,
he is good.
I think is again, he's another S or A hovering player.
He is good.
But he's
Gus
fast.
The Boss
He plays
good,
really good
man.
defense. He comes with clamps.
The more I use Gus, the more I like him.
First step on bronze. Has got a really okay release. Base 70. It's easy to green. I think it's a little bit slow.
It is. You're 100% correct with that. Gus the Boss is good, though.
Fast twitch as well. Good dunk, or decent dunker. 82 speed ball. Good ball handling.
He's good.
For me, I think he's that little bit off Glenn. As much as I would.
That's fine. I have him at A tier too, and I bet I like him.
I don't have Glenn, and I also think I don't think he comes into my team above Darius Miles. Again,
Gus is better than Darius Miles in my opinion.
Guys, I'm running Darius Miles first.
You can make the debate either way.
But yeah,
though,
that's a.
I think.
I still don't even think he's the best in this tier. For me, this tier goes.
Dale Ellis is S
at 2, Dale at 1, Wiggins at 3.
That's fine.
Dale's but the gap between S and A is way closer than the gap between A and B.
Oh,
like the gap between B and Austin Carr is smaller than the gap between Anthony Edwards and Andrew Wiggins. Like these two tiers are in a league of their own.
I agree.
Okay,
That is
next
true,
up,
DBG.
We've got Jalen Rose.
I do not like Jalen
This
Rose.
guy is not a card I'm that big a fan of. So
I don't like him either.
77 3 ball, 80 speed, 69 lateral.
Like badge-wise, he's good.
And he gets quick first step and a bunch of silver badges. Dude plays no defense at all. He can he's a pro 5 behind the back. He's not terrible.
Got decent
really
height,
not,
but I still think he's D tier.
Again, I used him, and he's okay at best. C tier.
Okay, that's fine.
Then this guy stinks. Jamal Wilkes.
And he shouldn't be this bad, but he does stink. And I got him, but he stinks.
Like 73 3 ball, a shockingly bad release. Yeah, he plays defense and comes with some defensive badges and can dunk, but now for what he is, he's shocking.
He's not very good. That's
I think I
what
have to put him
say.
on this tier. But like it's a diamond.
Here's what I'll say: his release ruins a lot.
I was about to say it's a diamond being ranked below some other players, but man, that is how big a gap there is between these top two tiers. I legitimately hate Wilkes, and I think he actually has to.
I do think he's better than everybody at C tier, though.
He has to go into B tier, and I hate him. I hate that card.
He's not very good, though. I do agree with you, DBG, and I have him.
So now we get Jamal Mashburn. Jamal Mashburn, 78 speed. He's got 79 3 ball, 74 lateral.
Okay, C
base
tier.
1, which is he kind of like worse Jerry Stackhouse. But he's got a better player build.
Like C tier, I don't know.
73 sweet ball, 78 ball.
He's just a mid player. I don't know what else you want me to say. He's fine.
He's probably somewhere in C tier. Yeah, that's probably the most fair place to put Jamal Mashburn. So then we've got Jaren Jackson. So Jaren Jackson's a shooter, but he does nothing else. He's got 70 speed, 69 lateral, 70 driving dunk. Like, I put Roger Mason in, like, C tier.
I'm sorry, but what are we even talking about? This dude is not good.
Because I liked Roger Mason.
This dude is not good at all. This dude is legitimately close to being worthless.
I'm sorry, Jaren Jackson's worthless.
Thank you.
He is
like, what are we talking about
There are
here?
some, like, I'll always say, if you're playing offline, Andre Roberson's fine to run. If you are playing...
Yes. But offline, you can run about anybody.
Game, Roger Mason, John Barry, and Darren Collison are fine to run. And Jaren Jackson's worthless. He is worthless.
I mean, I feel like you can run about anybody, though. Like, Austin Carr, you can run.
Jerome Kersey can't really shoot the ball. His release is okay. Makes 7. It's Saric release. I'm pretty sure it's...
I don't even know what that is like. I thought Saric had base 1, jump shot 1.
I was trying to think whose release that wasn't previously. Like, I'm thinking of Jerome Kersey in 2K20. His Evo card. His Evo card was a god in 2K20.
It was him and then Xavier McDaniel. Both those cards were
He's slow when he can't shoot. I get it. He's got good lateral. Doesn't even come with clamps.
No, this card's not good.
He's slow when he can't shoot. Like,
this card's not good.
D tier. Like, he's 6'7".
He could have been good if 2K would have juiced him, but he's not.
The top.
Dr. J is A tier.
And we got colossal Julius Irving.
He's A tier.
The biggest lie in all of my team is that this guy's got a 76 rated 3-pointer.
Yeah, he's chick.
I'm not sure what's a bigger lie. Him having a 76 rated or Jalen Green having an 80 rated. But he hits everything.
Well, they're both
He's
chick,
got limitless
man,
takeoff on Hawk.
And I've really never even used Dr. J, but a ton of people use him against him.
Again, you guys know I play this weird tactic where I use my guards always as screeners. Like, a lot of the time, I will even be dribbling the ball with my center if I'm running Bob Pettit and run my guards as screeners. You guys have seen how unorthodox the way I play is. And that limitless takeoff badge is so important. Because literally, if you use guards as a screener, it literally means if they switch onto a point guard and he gets the ball, you just press square and it's a dunk every time. He's at 84 lateral. Again, can get clamps.
Nah, this dude is good.
He's got great driving.
He's a card I should maybe start using. Like, he is really good.
I mean, I'm going to put Dr. J in A tier. But if you want to argue him up in S,
like
you can argue any of these guys.
He's that elite. You
That's
can.
how good some of these guys are.
Dale Ellis,
now to a low-rated token award who's not a garbage man, Jermaine Jones. Jermaine Jones. 79 3-ball, 79 speed, 84 or 83 auto quickness, 80 driving dunk.
But it's like he's got a total of what?
As well as that,
12
he's
badges?
25, which is, give or take, like, it's okay.
I've never used this, I don't know.
But it's pretty quick. And he's got a really,
he's got
really
12 total badges, though, DBG. 12
Jermaine
total
Jones
badges.
Is good. Like, Jermaine Jones, I think he's on the level of Chuck Person. I really do. I really do think he's on the level of Chuck Person.
I don't think
he's
so,
like,
but it's okay.
Bob Dandridge, but 2 inches taller with a better release. I get it, he doesn't have the greatest.
Dandridge has a lot more badges.
But player build and stats, badges don't mean as much this year as they did in other years.
We'll see.
Yes, they still matter.
We'll see.
They still mean a lot.
I still think badges are going to surprise a lot of people.
So then we got Kawhi's. So this
Kawhi's
base set Kawhi,
oh,
73
no,
ball, 73
Kawhi's not
speed.
S.
Yeah, he's a mediocre defender, but I mean, I think just Ray Allen base alone puts him in D tier.
I agree. Probably not worthless, but because you can agree with a 70, honestly.
But this
with
Kawhi right here, lads.
He's S tier.
83 speed, 90 lateral, gold clamps, half off-ball pest. Yeah, he doesn't get
he's S tier. I'm sorry.
Alan Silver's fine. You can get silver sniper, 83 pointer, chicken man Ray Allen release.
Kawhi's S tier.
He has his own behind the back, which is great.
He can't really make
He
plays.
half decent post game,
but
Kawhi,
I mean, defensively he's incredible.
S tier for Kawhi. I can confidently put him there.
DBG's got a good tier list going on right now. He does. This is a good tier list right now.
Kelly Tripucka.
Wait, you're skipping Oubre?
This guy right here. He is the diamond for on the way to Carmelo Anthony.
Some people have gotten him.
89 3 ball.
I've not.
Base 35, which is... Oh, it's Drazen. That's actually a pretty good release. What's his upper? It's literally his Drazen release.
Okay, he can't dribble, though.
He's just way better Drazen Petrovic. 89 3 ball, so we can shoot...
Give me Dale Ellis every day of the week over him.
His lateral quickness isn't the greatest.
This guy's B tier max. You can put him at the lower end of A tier.
Kelly Tripucka is...
Lower end of A tier.
He's either worse than A or best in B.
Yeah.
I'm going to put him best in B.
DBG and I are sharing a lot of the same opinions here. Because you can't compare him to Dale Ellis.
I'm going to move some of these tiers around because no way you can have Jamal Wilkes and Kelly Tripucka in the same tier. I'm trying to think who's bad.
You can move a lot of the C tier players down.
He's bad.
You
as
can
much as
move
I
Barnes
love Bob
down.
Dandridge, I'm going to move Bob Dandridge down.
I like Dandridge.
I'm going to move
too.
Harrison Barnes down because his release is garbage. I move you down, I move you down. That looks better.
Okay, that's fine.
And that keeps Kelly Tripucka as the best in B and not having him in the same tier as that garbage man Jamal Wilkes.
That's fine. I'm fine with what
guy
DBG
who I
did
actually
then.
initially thought was going to be better than...
This is a really good tier list.
In the Sapphire token markets, Kelly Oubre. 82 speed, 82 acceleration, 82
Stat-wise is good.
Decent-ish lateral. Not a lot of badges. Again, only 5 silvers, 4 bronze. But good release, decent shooter. I don't
know if I've ever used Oubre, but he does look solid.
I don't think he's most definitely not worthless. He is definitely not worthless, but I think D tier is fair. Then we have Kevin Durant, and this one is very tough because I cannot see any situation where anyone's going to use the duo anymore.
Yeah, I just
he
don't
still
know.
gets okay with the duo.
I just don't know about this Emerald KD, man.
But like, he's slow. He can't really shoot. He can't
just don't know about this card. And I think I had to use him in a draft mode.
I would love to say Kevin Durant is better than this.
This Kevin Durant's not good.
I'm putting Kevin Durant down here in worthless.
That's fine. He's not very good.
I hate having to do it. But Kevin Durant, for me, this
I agree.
specific version of
I'm not a
Kevin
big
Durant
KD guy.
He's absolutely worthless. So then we have got Kiki Vandeweghe.
He's not very
Kiki
good.
Vandeweghe.
He's a worse Mike Miller. Way worse Mike Miller.
Ball, 72 lateral. I get it. He's got shooting
This card
badges.
stinks.
Base 42. I'm pretty sure he's the only player in the
I'm
game
sorry,
with
but
that
this
release.
card stinks.
He's got decent-ish dribble moves.
It doesn't matter. You can't dribble with him anyways.
Can't really run with it. I think he's going into the sniper category. A very good shot.
Mike Miller is so much better than him. That's all I can say.
Here.
Mike Miller is a lot better than him.
I don't think I can justify putting him above D tier.
Heck no, I put him.
Then we got Larry Keenan. If Larry Keenan had a 69 3-pointer, I think he would have been the most taken diamond above Kyrie Irving.
I think he's right.
No, Kyrie suits so many people. I think he would have been taken a lot more. Because his defense, look at his badges. Like, he only has 13 goals, 4.
Yeah, his badges are just all basically attacking the rim, too.
That's not a lot of badges.
I just don't know. There's a lot of problems with Larry.
He's got only a 59 3-pointer. Yes, he plays really good defense. Yes, his player builds etc.
There's a lot of problems with Larry. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes, he dunks on everybody. He can't shoot.
At all.
He can't shoot, and I'm looking at him like, especially with the badges, I'm looking, is he any better than Jamal Wilkes? I don't think so. He is the guy with a plus
taller
10 3-pointer. Because a 69 3-point rating basically means that you can bump it up to kind of like 79 and then it becomes good. But a 59 3-pointer, even that boost up to 69 is very,
it makes
very
it hard. It does.
I don't mind his release, but Larry Keenan for me, I'm going C tier. I'm going C tier for him.
LeBron.
Then we have got a horrific card.
Like all these big names that are like base cards.
He's not fast.
Like MJ stinks.
He's not a great dunker.
LeBron
James in game is just terrible. So for me, LeBron James is going into... He's going right beside Kevin Durant in worthless.
That's fine with me.
He is shockingly
a lot of these higher name or big name cards just aren't
players
good.
From the old days. One of my favorite players from NBA 2K21 for his time.
Oh, I didn't even know he was in the game.
The
This
the
card
great
stinks.
Lionel Simmons.
If this isn't a worthless card, I don't know what is.
This year's Lionel Simmons can't really do anything.
This dude
can't play defense.
This dude is the worst card I've ever seen in
Can't
2K.
run. Like, this is one of the worst emerald cards in the game. Like,
Oh
he's
my
on 80 driving dunk, but how the
gosh.
hell is he meant to get to the basket?
This
Yes,
guy
he's got
is
bronze Beyblade.
terrible.
They didn't even give him. They changed his release. 22 is a great release. Don't get me wrong.
No,
But
this
they
is
legitimately
terrible.
changed his release from last year.
This
So,
is just terrible, guys.
Lionel Simmons, you are a garbage man.
You're the worst player
You are
at
an absolute
worthless, and
garbage
it's
man.
not even close.
And for that reason, you're gonna get moved back up into D tier, and you're gonna stay in base 5. Puts him in work.
That's fine.
At a worthless tier, because there are some.
Can you
bad
move Mike
players
Miller
we've seen
up
right
though?
here. There are some bad players. Like, some of these guys really are not great. Like, even Lou Hudson.
He's not bad.
I did not realize his 3 was 88.
I was gonna say I've used Lou Hudson.
release
He's
unbelievable.
good.
He's at 22. Like, half the players on this list have 22. 82 lateral, 83 driving dunk, 81 speed. No real badges, but still.
I've used him and he's solid.
I'm
I
putting
don't.
Lou Hudson B.
I think that's where he belongs. Lou
He's
Hudson's
definitely one
solid.
of the lower ones in B, but I'm definitely on B tier with Lou Hudson. Then we've got
I
Sasha
got to
4,
use him
Michael Finley.
in a draft mode.
Finley has the weirdest upper ever to go with set shot.
I hate set shot.
Yes,
4.
he's got good stats and stuff.
I
not
can't
good
stand
defense.
set shot 4.
But that upper is disgusting. Like, I can get away with set shot 4.
I can't. I hate it.
Richard. Because
I
Richard's a really
can't
good upper.
stand set shot 4.
Cannot get away with set shot 4 on Finley.
I just don't understand why that's even a release in the game. That
Then
release
we've
is
got
terrible.
Paul George. So Paul George is he's another interesting card. He is a very, very interesting player because he's 6'9".
Why is he interesting? He's got 59
6'7"
speed.
wingspan.
I'm so tough.
He's so slow though.
He's got 59
Yes, his
speed.
release is good, but like 59 speed. And even his duo doesn't give him above 59.
This card
speed.
is worthless. I'm sorry.
Decent lateral. I think Paul George is going to be spectacular in the game.
Maybe
this
you can
year.
put him D
I think
tier.
this card is a garbage man. So, PG, you're getting down
That's
there
fine.
in worthless tier.
He's not very good.
So we got Paul Pressey. Pressey's one of those guys that's never really good in 2K, is he? 83 offense, 88 defense overall, 6'5", 6'8 wingspan. 79
This
speed,
card's
79
not that
acceleration,
bad though.
82 mid-range.
72 is kind of low, but this card is
89
not bad
driving
because of
dunk,
how he can
89 lateral.
defend.
Like, he plays defense.
He
Plays
can
really
handle
good
it a
defense
little
with
bit.
that.
Presti's not
But
that bad.
he's
I think he's
kind
C
of
tier.
undersized, and again, just like every player in this game has base 22. How many players in this game have base 22? Oh my god.
It's actually not.
ridiculous.
I don't think it's as
Yeah,
many
yeah,
as DBG
Pressey,
is
I
gassing
mean-
it to be. I think Presti's C tier.
I think I gotta put Pressey in like. I mean, I think I gotta put him in D tier.
I just feel like D tier fits so many categories. Like,
So
because
now we have
everything
got
down,
this
it's tough.
trash can, Peja Stojakovic.
Nah,
Like,
DBG, this is your release,
God,
man.
his upper is horrific.
This is your release. Remember, you love set shot
Chris
4.
Paul upper with sad shot 4. Chris Paul is a weird upper, and sad shot 4 is even weirder.
That's your release,
Like,
DBG. Set
92
shot
3
4.
ball may as well be a 72 3 ball. 79 speed may as well be 50. Limitless takeoff half makes no difference. Forget all these gold badges.
It's crazy how much he hates
Like, you would
Peja.
think this would just be better Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson is so much better than this guy. it's
Duncan
not even
Robinson
funny.
is smooth, though.
Like,
His release is so chill.
I think I might have to just for the... I don't even know if I'm putting him above D tier.
I don't think
I
he's
want him
that bad. I
last
mean, if
in
you have
C tier.
Jamal at C, I think Peja's
Peja
got to be
sucks.
C.
Peja really sucks in this game.
He's not very good. Rick Barry, another
I
guy
don't care
that
what
stinks.
anyone says. Peja Stojakovic absolutely sucks in 2K. He's terrible. So then we got Rick Barry.
Oh, I'm sorry. This
Again,
card
he's got
stinks.
base 18, which is terrible.
And his
upper
stats are
69,
terrible.
which is shocking. Like, base 18 with upper 69, you're not going to hit a shot. He plays no defense, doesn't really shoot the ball. He's slow. 71 speed with
Like,
ball.
what are we even talking about here? This
He
card
has
is
some
not
badges,
good.
But they're not going to make a difference. I'm putting Rick Barry in worthless.
Right where he belongs.
I don't even care. I don't think he's... Like, I think it's a disservice to the likes of Mike Miller to put Rick Barry in the same tier as him. So he is shocking.
Rick Barry is really bad.
He is
He is
shocking.
really, really bad. There's
Then
not
we
one
have
thing he
got
can do on the
Rolando
court.
Blackman.
Rolando's
So he
release
has got
is terrible, but other than that, he's not
And
bad.
86 speed, 76 3 ball, 82 lateral. Quick first
It
step
just
on
comes down
bronze.
to his
Defense
release.
is okay. His offense is okay. Sand shot 3, I'm just going to say
Terrible.
this right now. I don't know what it is.
It's terrible.
I think if it's lightness from last year, it's not good, but it's not terrible.
Maybe it's not terrible. It's bad.
His from last year.
It is his, I think. You can go C tier, but I would rather have Mike Miller running around.
For
Sean Elliott better be B or higher. He is fantastic.
Sean Elliott.
Sean Elliott, Steven Jackson. There's some good cards coming up.
So good. He's literally just budget. He is your poor man's Danny Granger. Same release as Granger. He's got a 75 driving dunk.
Sean Elliott is very solid.
Leaves a bit to be desired, but all of his other defense is fine. 82 speed, 82 acceleration, 88 3 ball, base 29.
You should not miss a shot with him.
He's A tier.
Well, he's gonna
Sean
put him
Elliott,
A tier.
no question. A-tier.
I think he's the worst player at A tier, but that's fine.
And we got Battier.
Battier's
is a great
chicken.
guy to get in the draft.
Hey, he's chicken. That's all I'm gonna say. You're not gonna miss with the card.
But that's about it.
Like,
shoot and play a little bit of perimeter defense.
He's got 3 total badges, but he is chicken, man.
You know, I put him D tier due to speed.
That's fine, but if, like DBG said, if you do get him in the draft, he's going to be able to knock down shots for you. So
next we got Steven Jackson, and this guy right here, Ibaka's probably the best token reward in general. Like Ibaka's, in my opinion, Ibaka outside before Pink Diamond, Ibaka is the best. I think this is the most slept on card.
It is absolutely. This card is good.
Everyone got Ibaka. Yes, his acceleration is low. 84 3 ball, 81 speed, Rudy base. He is like Rudy. He's unbelievable. I'm probably going to
look at his badges. Like, he's got incredible badges, too.
Yes, he's got bad lateral. His player build makes up for that with it on his defense. Great dunk, great post moves.
Like, the Amethyst might be more soup than any other kind of level, right? You got Steven Jackson, you got Fred Brown, you got Serge, you got a lot of good players.
Very tempted. Can he get Beyblade? He cannot get Beyblade. If he could turn into a Beyblade, he would be my...
There's no way Post Spin Technician is the badge we're looking at.
I would just use him instead of James Worthy. But he's so chicken. He's basically a doctor. He's like a 6'8", slightly slower Dr. J type
Dr.
player.
J, I think, is better, though.
This is one of the most underrated players in the entire game. He's unbelievable. He is unbelievable.
I do agree that he's good, though.
Get into A tier.
I agree that he's
not
A tier.
quite as he's one of the most underrated players in the game, though. So then we got Steve Smith. This is another player that just nobody realizes is good.
Here's the thing.
Speed, 80.
Steve Smith is always going to have a special place in my heart. From 2K20, I've always loved Steve Smith.
He does everything in all right rate.
Jump shot 22, he's going to be chicken.
That have base 22. Again, would I go out of my way to you run this guy? Probably not. Like, I think he...
Probably C tier.
I think C tier is probably fair for him.
Probably C tier, yeah. But he's good.
I think C tier is probably fair. Like maybe he could be a little bit higher or a little bit lower. I think it's tough to put him higher. But I think C tier is fine. Then we've got one of my favorite players in the whole game, Tim Hardaway Jr. This guy on offense is so...
I feel like people gas this card quite a bit. He's not bad. He's not bad, but I feel like a lot of people gas him.
Everybody. He's super fast. I don't care if this has 78 speed. He runs so fast.
I just feel like people just, I don't know, gas this card. I have this card, but he's fine. I would never use it.
This guy, again, this guy's been in my squad the whole time. He's still in my squad. He probably is getting dropped for Gus. Like, Gus Gerard is probably coming in for him.
Well, I hope so. Gus the Bus is incredible.
And he's also probably hard to argue him in S tier. Or in A tier,
Whoa,
sorry.
Yeah, you can't argue him in the A.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Lower B, that's fine. Because you got A and B. That's fine.
And one guy who does not outperform his stats is TJ Warren. Oh, dear Lord. Like, 84. Like, this guy's stats are unbelievable.
He should be better than he is.
He doesn't need it.
I'm not the biggest TJ Warren fan.
He should be.
I'm just not. And I have him.
He should be playing on my team.
I agree with DBG. This tier list has been his best I've ever watched.
Base 63. I don't know what the hell this is.
His points are spot on.
Cannot green to save his life. I've tried everything. I've tried everything with this guy. I've used him through everything.
He's not that bad though, because he's 6'8".
Green with him. No matter what I do, I cannot green with TJ Warren. So for that reason,
no way.
TJ Warren's going to B tier.
I was gonna say
he
no
has
way.
Better stats. Like, he has the stats that he should be in the conversation for S. But for me, I think he's not even in the conversation.
I think he might be A tier.
Put him in B tier.
But the fact that Dale Ellis is A tier, I just don't know.
Honestly, we got 3 not great players here at the end of the game. So we got Vince, X-Man, and Wally Zerby.
Like, Dale Ellis is S tier. I'm sorry.
So like Vince Carter, 76 speed, 73 ball, but he's got a pretty good driving dunk. His duo with Bosch gives him a better 3 ball. But it's not the...
I'm sorry, the card stinks. What are we doing?
He's D, max D tier. Max D tier. Max. He's not terrible. Wally Zerbiak can hit wide open jumpers. His jump shot is... it's iffy, but it's not terrible.
I've used Wally, but I prefer.
He's
I mean,
moderately
he's
fast
fine. All he can do is shoot.
That's it for Wally Zerbiak. And X-Man basically is, you can see him.
He's fine. X-Man's fine.
Okay speed, okay lateral, good dunk.
I think X-Man's the best out of like
free ball. Base
Wally or
Vince.
Vince.
Really good though, so he will hit that shot quite consistently. So for me, I think the best place to put these, I'm gonna go Vince in D. I'm gonna go Wally in D.
Xavier in C.
X-Man in C.
No.
I think that's probably the fair.
This is elite DBG. This is an elite tier list. Outside of Dale Ellis,
5 players in S tier, because I like to do that on all my lists. I'm gonna move Dale up. So I'm gonna move Dale Ellis up to S tier.
Nah, this is elite. If I'd have done my own tier list, the top 2 tiers might have been the exact same, outside of maybe TJ Warren up a tier and Darius Miles down a tier.
But I think you can
this is
argue
incredible.
Any of these 3 guys being better than
this
Dale.
is fantastic.
Probably even argue Sean Elliott. But
I
think these are my main 5.
This is absolutely fantastic.
Then I got my next 5, and then we got a lot of just
scrubs.
Not great. Like some of these, like this B tier are all pretty good cards, and in C tier and lower is like just use them if you have to.
Yeah, C tier and lower is not very good. But overall, man, this is a great tier list from DBG. If I was to do my own small fortune, it would look about like this. So shout out to DBG, probably one of the best tier lists he has done all year long. But that is going to wrap it up. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.